Hi, I'm Greg, Bioinformatter on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, Moxfield, Instagram, and TikTok. I am just about concluding my box breaks for um, Magic the Gathering, Universes Beyond, The Lord of the Rings, Tales of Middle Earth merchandise that I bought. I bought in two waves. I had a little disaster where I recorded a bunch of break videos with the sound turned off, so I got to decide how to make use of that video stuff. Um, and let's see here. Um, yeah. So anyhow, this is my final draft box. Um, I've already done all of the other variations of stuff. So let's see, what we get out of the draft box. My set boxes have not been spectacular. As a matter of fact, some of them were very poor. I did three of them. My draft box, my first draft box, pretty much broke even. Um, so that was nice. Comparatively for this set, because in most other instances, it's a loss compared to the purchase price of this, and that was at pre-order prices and not, not current retail, which is even more inflated. Now this box topper could have a big influence on the value of the box, depending on what it is. And I'm gonna try and do as speedy a break as I can. Um, which means, I have longer videos already where I'm going over the cards in more detail. So I'm really just interested in kind of getting to the uncommons and the rare mythics, is what I care about here. Although you have to pay attention to the uncommons because um, the Nazgul are uncommons, but they're super valuable right now. For uncommons, I mean, some of them are going for 14 or more. So let's see how we do here. I think the drafts, I can go quicker with these because there's the token, there's the rare, the um, Watcher in the Water, and that happened to be a foil. So that was just the foil slot, and it happened to be a mythic. Delighted Halfling, so that's an excellent way to start the day. And then we have Gorbag, the Bath Song, and Book of Mazarbul. And then the rest are going to be commons. And then even down to the common level, there are borderless cards. Okay. Draft doesn't have any of the fancy inserts. So, okay, Orc Army, land, and display of power. Then Golem, Faramir, Butterbur, and then commons. treasure, mountain, a Gimli Mournful Avenger, borderless. And then Friendly Rivalry, Saruman's Trickery, and Mirror of Galadriel. And then the rest are commons. There's Lembas, which is a notable common for Pauper reasons. Okay, we have a the ring emblem. Oops. Mountain. Another Gimli Mournful Avenger. I really don't need more of those. The Grey Havens, Frodo Baggins, and Entish Restoration. And then commons. Nasty End as borderless. Okay, treasure, plains, mapland, Horn of Mark, Lost to Legend, We Cannot Pass, and Shadow Summoning. Then we're down to the commons. Human Soldier, Swamp, Mapland, Cast into the Fire foil, Palantir of Orthanc. So that's a decent mythic. Voracious Fell Beast, Bitter Downfall, and Grishnak, Brash Instigator. And then down to the commons. Oliphant, borderless. Okay, Orc Army and a Forest. And Smite the Deathless in foil. The Ring Goes South is our rare. Fiery Inscription, Old Man Willow, and Shadowfax, Lord of Horses. Lembas. Okay, the ring emblem, Swamp, Mapland, and Fangorn Tree Shepherd. Quick Beam Upstart Ent, Bill Fernie, Bree Swindler, Rise of the Witch King, and then the commons. Human Soldier, Forest, Mines of Moria, and then Barrowblade, Rosie Cotton of South Lake, Borderless, and Goblin Fire Leaper. and then into the commons. Second breakfast. Mirkwood Bats. Human Soldier. Swamp. Shelob, Child of Ungoliant is the rare. And we do have a Nazgul. So the Nazgul 335, maybe. Horses of the Brunnen and Celeborn Wise. And then the comments. Food. Mountain. Mapland. Saruman's Trickery and foil. And the Battle Bywater is the rare. Foray of Orcs. Bilbo Retired Burglar. And Stew the Conies. And then the commons. Tentacle. Stoken. Island. Gandalf the Grey is the rare. Then we've got Tale of Tinuvial. Peregrine Took. And the Mouth of Sauron. And then the commons. Does have a borderless Mirkwood Bats in it. Okay, food. Plains, Mapland. Minas Tirith. Gandalf, Friend of the Shire. Long List of the Ents. And Landroval, Horizon Witness. And the comments. Orc Army. Mountain. Voracious Fell Beast. And foil. Gloin Dwarf Emissary is the rare. Shire Sheriff. Erkenbrand, Lord of Westfold. And Shortcut to Mushrooms. And the comments. So Dunland Gravane and borderless. Food. Island. Another The Watcher in the Water. As our rare mythic slot. Stern Scolding. Prince Imrahil the Fair. Denethor Ruling Steward. And commons. Orc Army. Mountain. Sam's Desperate Rescue. And foil. King of the Oathbreakers is our rare. Gothmog Borderless. Samwise the Stouthearted in Showcase. And Draft Basin. And the rest of the commons. Okay, food. An island mapland. Lost Isle Calling. Then Ringsight, Saruman the White, and Grishnak Rash Instigator. Okay. I believe I will take these commons. Make room for a new stack. So food, forest, Saruman of Many Colors in Showcase. Then Gimli Counter of Kills, March from the Blackgate, and the Mouth of Sauron. And then we have our new stack of commons. There's Pippin's Bravery as a borderless. The Ring Emblem, Forest Mapland, Horn of Gondor, then Mahur Rakai Captain, Gift of Strands, and Eomer of the Rittermark. And comments. Treasure, Swamp, the Shire Sheriff and foil, borderless foil, Barad-dûr is the rare, Grima Wormtongue, Arwen Undomiel. Did I somehow? No. Gollum's Bite was underneath there. Okay. And our leftover comments. Treasure, Plains, and Saruman of Many Colors again, but this time in the regular version. Ugluk of the White Hand, Stone of Eric, and Glorfindel Dauntless Rescuer, and the commons. Human Soldier, Forest Mapland, Shagrat Loot Bearer is the rare. Mariodak Brandybuck. Eowyn, Lady of Rohan. Strider, Ranger of the North. And commons. Knights of Dol Amroth as borderless. A useless card, Swamp. Eowyn is a foil, borderless. The Balrog Durin's Bane is our rare. Elrond, Lord of Rivendell. Theoden, King of Rohan. And Dunedain Rangers round out the uncommons. And then we have our set of commons. Okay, we're finishing off the second stack here. The One Ring, V-Ring emblem for when the ring tempts you. Forge anew. That's a good one. Fearfire Foes. Meneldock Swift Savior. Bill the Pony. And commons, which include a Mirkwood Bats. So it's a common, so everybody can have one if they want it, you know. I mean, I don't know if there's some 60 card format or something where you can have multiples of them. That might drive things, but still a common. Spirit, Forest, Elrond, Master of Healing, borderless. Yeah. Gorbag, Fireleaper, and Shadowfax are the uncommons. The ring emblem, Forest, Mapland, Ring Sight is a foil. The Fall of Kaer Andros. But we do have a Nazgul through 38, maybe. Friendly Rivalry. You cannot pass. And then the commons, which include a Mirkwood Bats. Food. Forest. Mount Doom. So there's our mythic. Rosie Cotton, Old Man Willow, and Meneldoor Swift Savior. Food. Mountain. Sauron's Ransom. Then Lost Legends. Mirror of Galadriel. And Reprieve. Then Commons. With a borderless Mirkwood Bats. Okay, junk token. Plains Mapland. Many pairings, borderless foil. Sharky Tyrant of the Shire. Foray of Orcs, borderless. Barrowblade and Glorfindel, Dauntless Rescuer. Okay. Orc Army. Swamp. Press the Enemy. It's rare. Fiery Inscription. Gwahir the Windlord. Council's Deliberation. And the commons. Human Soldier. Plains. Orcish Bowmasters. So we did get a money card. Bitter Downfall. Tale of Tenuviel. And Celeborn the Wise. And our commons. Okay. Treasure. Mountain. Samwise Gamgee. Grima. Ronetongue. A Quick Beam Upstart Ent. Borderless. Butterbur Bree Innkeeper. And into the commons. Almost there. The ring emblem again. Plains. Horn of the Mark foil. Lobelia Sackville Baggins is the rare. Horses of the Ruinen. Eowyn, Lady of Rohan, and Ranger's Firebrand. Lembas. And Many Partings borderless. Food. Island. Farmer and foil. And Eowyn is the rare. Oath of the Grey Host. Legolas Counter of Kills. Bilbo Retired Burglar. And commons. treasure, swamp, mapland, Frodo Sauron's Bane, then Peregrine Took, Dunedain Rangers, and Ireth of the Healing House. Okay. The final main pack. Ring, Forest, and Rangers of Ithilien. Then Grand, the Gatebreaker, Rising of the Day, and Gandalf's Sanction. And then the commons, so nothing of note there. So purely looking at these, here, I don't know about Saruman. Kind of hope that that version of Saruman is worth something. Maybe Fangorn Orthanc is good. Delightful Hat. Halfling is good. Okay. So, I mean, the Bowmaster is going to be the winner. Orcish Bowmasters and Delighted Halfling are solid. And Palantir, I think, is also decent. Fangorn is a mystery. I'm hoping it's worth something. And the Sarumans also, I'm hoping are worth something. The Forge Anew is cool, but I don't know if it has value attached to it. And the Samwise is, you know, at least it's not at the jank level. It's worth a couple of bucks maybe. And a Horn of the Mark foil, maybe that's got enough of a premium to it. Not sure. So we have a chance here, depending on what happens with the box topper. So a box topper could get us over a break even or wherever the heck we're at. Okay. Now out of the draft, they use a different glue, and it's actually easier to get the pack off. On the set boxes, I end up slitting the pack to get the card out. Okay, so here we go. The grand finale. Okay. It is the White Tower of Ecthelion, which is Caracas, which is banned in the Commander. Although this does have some value still, so it isn't a terrible pull, but it isn't an amazing pull. So yeah, so I don't know. I'm gonna have to work on the price checks to see how this all turned out. I'll share that with you guys on Twitter as to how the financials worked out on this. But I am down on this set value wise for what you're buying. When you're buying entire boxes, the price is just too high for what you're getting. All of the gimmicks that are in there, are so hard to get um, that they don't justify a premium on the price. They're lightning strike goodies that some people are going to be happy to find. But and this was at pre-order prices, not retail now where it's jacked up even higher. So just be careful with what you're buying. Don't overspend. Plenty. I'm not down on the set. I like the set. So there's cool stuff. I think just the way it's all packaged and overpriced. Uh, but love the work that went into the set. Cool cards. And there'll be fun stuff to build with. So from that level, I think this truly is a buy the singles set, unless you really want the thrill of trying to get one of those unattainable goodies. Yep. So the only thing I'm gonna have left is after I open some more commander decks, I'm gonna have the four mini sampler collector packs to see if there's any golds in those. Yeah. So anyhow, I hope you liked getting to look at a relatively quick look at these at this draft box. So we're at 37 minutes, which isn't bad for a full draft box. So thank you for your time. I'm glad you watched, and I hope to see you again. Bye.